Sarcastic jokes that will make you crazy, Episode 2. Joke 1. Christmas was coming and little Johnny's mom and dad took him to the mall to see Santa Claus. Johnny walked up and sat on Santa's lap and said, "Santa, for Christmas I want a goddamn new baseball bat and I want it to be put under my goddamn bed. I want a goddamn new baseball glove, and I want it put under the goddamn Christmas tree. And Santa, I want a goddamn new bike and I want it put under a goddamn tarp in the goddamn shed." Santa, in complete shock, pulled little Johnny's parents aside and said, "In all my years, I have never seen a little boy with such a foul mouth." His parents replied, "We know, but we have no idea what to do about his behavior. We've tried everything." Santa thought about it and said, "Here's what we'll do to teach him a lesson. Every place that Johnny asked for a present, we'll put a pile of dog poop." The parents agreed to try Santa's plan. On Christmas morning, little Johnny woke up and immediately looked under his bed. Seeing the pile of poop, he ran downstairs to the Christmas tree and checked underneath. Finding another pile of poop under the tree, he ran out the door and threw open the shed door. Finding a tarp in the shed, he quickly pulled back the tarp and found yet another pile of poop. Johnny walked out of the shed and started looking all around the yard. After a while his parents asked him sarcastically, "So little Johnny, what did you get for Christmas?" Without missing a beat, Johnny looked at his parents and said, "I think I got a goddamn dog, but I can't find the motherfucker." A bouncer is working on a Saturday night at a popular nightclub for household utensils. One of the regulars, a mirror, comes outside for a smoke and greets him. As they make small talk, a toilet approaches flaunting a pristine gold-plated lid. The bouncer immediately lets him in. The mirror rolls his eyes as the toilet pushes through. Next, a limo pulls up and a washing machine steps out adorned in shining jewelry. She heads towards the door and the bouncer lets her in without question. The mirror scoffs and stares in utter contempt as the washing machine enters. A short time later, a dingy-looking sink trudges towards the door. He looked worn out and had a large crack down the front of his bowl. The bouncer stops him and says, "Not tonight, buddy." The sink pleads to be let in, but the bouncer scolds him for not even attempting to follow the dress code and again refuses entry. Dejected, the sink steps away, unsure of what to do with his night now. The mirror takes a pull on his cigarette, turns to the bouncer and says, "You need to take a long, hard look at yourself." "What do you mean?" replies the bouncer, taken aback. "That toilet you let in?" He's a big shot lawyer at a multinational corporation. Made his fortune shitting all over the little guy and only looking out for number one. The mirror continued. "The washing machine. She launders money for the cartel." The bouncer shuffles uncomfortably. The mirror takes another drag of his cigarette. "But whatever, I don't even mind that you let those guys in. My gripe is about the guy you left out," said the mirror. "Hey, what do you want me to do about that?" defended the bouncer. "He was a mess." "That mess," the mirror imitated in a sarcastic tone. "Served 10 years active duty in the army. Got that crack taking a bullet for you and your country, now needs to collect disability to survive, and you just turned him away like he was nothing. You let in those horrible people who make yours and everybody else's lives worse, but turned away the one guy who gave everything he had for the greater good." The bouncer felt a huge pang of guilt. The mirror threw his cigarette to the ground, gave the bouncer an stern gaze and said, "Let that sink in."